And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for today's episode of Star Wars The Skeleton Crew Season 1 Episode 7. And before I begin, I gotta mention sending out prayers and well wishes to everybody being affected in LA right now with those fires. Very scary, very crazy situation over there. Hopefully everybody's okay dealing with that. So send your prayers and love over there, as you know, to keep their spirits up. Anyway, so let's talk about Skeleton Crew, because we are this is the last episode before the last episode. So spoilers alert. So we all know that the kids were pretty much getting ready to, you know, they left that whole massage planet and they got out of there. Of course, Jude Law's character pretty much betrayed them, hanged out with the pirates, promising them, and listen, we find this planet Ad-Addon, we could all get filthy, stinking, stupid rich. And, you know, they all planned to go to Ad-Addon. They have the coordinates. They went over there. And, you know, Jude Law pretty much gets his character out of the situation. They were going to have him walk the plank, which basically throw him out into the middle of space and have him get, you know, shot out and tossed out, kind of like walking the plank, but in, you know, space form. He ends up killing the captain. He becomes the captain, and then they all end up going to Ad-Addon to try to capture the Republic credits that they have over there. While that's happening, we find out there's a little situation that they cannot get into Ad-Addon because they're missing a key. And what's this key that they need? Well, the key is the fact that the spaceship that the kids have is basically an Ad-Addon product, can only get into that barrier that they have. So the kids were already in the ship. They went through it. They got in there quite safely. And of course, they also got to be reunited with their families at the end of this episode. We also get to see that the family, before the kids get back home, they send out a beacon to let the kids know, hey, listen, we still love you. You're not in trouble. We just want you to come home. Obviously, Jude Law's character finds out, and he watches the video with the kids. And the kids try to take back the ship. Smitty, the robot, and he tries to help. He gets decapitated by Jude Law's lightsaber, which was kind of cool to see, but dang, kind of messed up at the same time. And of course, they all enter the barrier with the ship, with Jude Law's character, while everybody else is still hovering over the planet, waiting to be let into the planet so they can rob all the money that they have, or credits. They get there, and then Jude Law's character literally goes into, like, overload, because he sees the vault of what all these, you know, credits are. Basically a mint, kind of like if you walked into Fort Knox and saw all the gold that's there, but they like quadruple that. Apparently they have like 1,000+ vaults of just a lot of this credit, and it's nothing but gold, but it's literally gold. It's crazy. And you just see his mind just go overload on that. And I thought that stuff was crazy to see and cool to see. Jude Law playing a villain is so much fun to see him do that. I really like him as a villain. He's kind of a jerk too, but, you know, it's like, he's a pirate. He's a pirate that's smart, but he knows what to say and what to not to say in front of people, so that way he gets what he wants, and it just works. He's not like a bumbling buffoon, kind of like, you know, Jack Sparrow, where he's smart, but sometimes his idiocy gets him into trouble. Now, but Jude Law's character is kind of smart. He knows how to play the game, and he knows how to, you know, mess with people to be like, hey, join me, and we can all share this gold. He don't want to share the gold. Trust me, there's a lot of gold. I mean, even though he can share like 2% of that, and he'll still have trillions and trillions of mountains worth of gold all for himself. But, you know, he's a pirate, so, you know, that's how it is. Obviously, he's going to betray the other pirates too, so there's probably going to be some kind of war for that vault, or the vaults. We also saw that, so the kids try to be as brave as they can to try to fight back. They try to, you know, take him out. Did not work. They finally get reunited with their parents. And of course, Jude Law at the end had to be old-fashioned, had to like, ignite the lightsaber, and it just ends like that. So now we have to wait to see what happens next week. We have no idea what it's going to be about. But if I had to guess, I feel like Jude Law is going to get double-crossed by everybody else. You know, I think he's going to try to double-cross them, but then they're going to double-cross him, and he's going to realize that, oh, yeah, I really do care for these kids, and end up helping them out. And still, at the end of the episode, help out the kids, take out the bad pirates, and then try to get some money for himself and slip it in his pocket, for the side hustle. But who knows? Now that the kids are back home, we have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, this show has been great. I really like these characters a lot. I think everybody here works really, really well. My only problem with this show is, what the heck has the parents been doing through this entire time? Just now sending a beacon out to try to get the kids' attention. Which is like, yeah, I get it. They have a barrier and they can't really send out messages outside of their planet. But at least show us them trying to do it. Would have been better off, instead of just like them not really doing anything until now. When the kids are literally this close to being where the home is, you know? A little too late to let the kids know about, hey, don't tell the people about our planet. You're not supposed to know this until you graduate, so... Oh, well. But I just find it funny, the fact that the parents really don't become a factor until this show, until near the end. But, yeah. The whole story is basically about Jude Law and the kids anyway, and it totally works. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys looking forward to seeing this episode? Haven't caught up yet? Not watching it yet? You want to watch it? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.